Hiya, I'm Jasper, and welcome to your video review for I Am Legend. It's a movie starring Will Smith. So, as always, I'm going to give it the good, the bad, and the furry. To start off with the furry, there's a dog, a canine, a German Shepherd, who is very incredibly important for this film. It is the supporting actor in this film. Very important. And I'm gonna. I mean, there's some deer in this too. That's all I'm gonna say. So, moving on. This is a movie. It's post-apocalyptic. So Will Smith is basically alone in the world and trying to find a cure for a disease that is the cause of why he is alone in the world and surrounded by scary things. I don't want to go too much more into it because if you haven't seen this movie, part of that exploration of what the scary things are is part of the story, and I don't want to give that part away. So, this is one of those films where you're like, man, you have to find the perfect actor for this because this actor is going to be the only actor on screen for 90% of the movie. Yes, there's some flashbacks and some other things like that, but 90% of the film is him and his dog on screen. And it is an intense, it's one of those films that, if you've seen Sicario, because that's a more recent film, if you've seen Sicario when when they're trying to get back out of Mexico and just that ooh, are they gonna make it? Oh, that tension. This movie does a really good job of that. It's mostly just Will Smith. It's just Will Smith's face. I mean, yes, you can appreciate that whoever the director was perfect, and the cinematography and the director of photography with the lighting and how the angles were shot and the set design. Yes, you can appreciate all of that, but when you're focusing on Will Smith, he has to sell whatever is happening and that feeling behind it, and he does that excellently. This guy is an amazing actor, and he has the perfect tone in every scene because this is a serious movie that is about a serious event, and there's a lot of tension in it, but there is some things to break up the tension a little bit because it can't be all serious all the time, or else you can't just be holding her. Eventually your muscles So it has the right amount to relax things a little bit just to get you back into the type of moment. So I think that this is an excellent movie all around. So a huge thumbs up. But yeah, the set pieces that they had, and I realize that obviously there has to be some CGI here. I still think a good 95% of it holds up. I think there's a little bit in terms of the setting where you're like, but mostly I think it's because that has to be CGI because where it is set, they couldn't be doing the thing that they have. There'd have to be some CGI enhancements. So I think that is maybe the thing that makes you go like, more so than how much it holds up over time. And then I think that some of the scary things, it's not quite Uncanny Valley, but I feel like if they'd done it nowadays, they would have had a little bit less is more is less. They would have done something a little bit different to get that realism, just that little extra notch. But I don't find it distracting watching this movie. So I love the outfit that he has and the setup that he has, and there is a logic for how he goes about his day, what he fills his day with, and what he is trying to do, and why he is where he's at, and the exploration of that in the format of the story is just spot on. And like I said, the music is great. The one thing that I will say is I personally think that there's an alternate ending edition, and I think that the alternate ending makes far more sense than the theatrical cut. Now, when I originally watched the theatrical cut, I was like, yeah, that's a good ending. But Watching the alternate ending version, it makes way more sense, and I like it so much better. So I really think that they should have gone with the alternate ending to begin with, because again, like I said, this makes sense. This makes way more sense. So if you have an opportunity to, I would say, especially if it's your first time watching, try to find the alternate ending edition and watch that first. I think you will like it even more. If you're still curious about the theatrical cut, fine, then go check it out afterwards. But the first time through, especially if you can, watch the alternate ending version. So yeah, the dog, excellent. I really want to comment on the acting ability of a dog, but how they involved the dog, I thought made sense, and it helped as a supporting character and gave, Will Smith I'm going to call it a dialogue partner for this, but excellent choice there. And like I said, this movie is just so amazing. There's some tense parts and a couple of like scary parts type of things. So just if that's not your thing, totally get it. But I think most people should check this out and enjoy one of the really good movies that's out there. Just absolutely amazing. All right, that's all I have for this one. Thanks for coming. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you in the next one. Bye.